Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again doing your mid-March 2016 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Lambiepuff Scorpio. Now, I am telling everybody that I am going to be phasing out my my mid-month readings, because I'm trying to do more other videos. So, for those of you who, are looking forward to doing, for me doing my mid-month readings, I apologize, but this is how things are going to be going. Now, I wasn't even going to be doing these videos, but I decided at the last minute, why not? I feel kind of like there's a need for them online, but these are also going to be a little bit shorter because I just, due to time constraints, don't have all the time that I really would want to put into these, but I'm going to kind of wing it and do the best that I can with the time that I have, and kind of just go from there. So I also am telling everybody that there was someone who made a comment, and it really got to me, and it was about how I didn't even seem like I was interested in doing these readings anymore, that I was just doing it for the money, that I didn't even really care, that I wasn't even tuned in. And to me, that's a bunch of horse shit, okay? I love this. I love doing these videos. I tune into what I'm doing. I'm very conscious of what I'm doing. I do look out the window because I feel like it does help me, like when I'm channeling, see things, and I get different things. And I like to work in the natural light. Before, I wasn't actually, I was sitting in the dark recording. I still don't have any light boxes yet. So I'm going to be getting those very soon. So lighting won't be so much of an issue, but I do like to record in natural light, and that's the biggest change. And so some people may feel like I'm not tuned in because I'm looking outside, but the main thing is that I really do care about these readings. So I'm telling everybody, that I really care about my subscribers. I appreciate all the comments. I read everything. I don't have time to get back to everyone via the comments, but I do care very much. I feel like this is my purpose, and I make very little money on the videos, just so you guys know. It really is not my main source of income, and to me, this is a labor of love. People don't realize how much goes into making these videos. It's a lot of time. I take whole days to record and to edit, and I do everything myself. So I just want you guys to know that I really do care very much about my business and my clients and everybody that's supporting me, from the very beginning. I care very much about what I'm doing, and I feel like the biggest reward is when I get someone who I feel like I can really help, and I can really touch, and I can really connect with. And I do connect a lot with people, through these videos, and so that to me is rewarding. That to me is the reward. It's a labor of love, but it is very rewarding for me, and meaningful for me. And I was working at a dead-end job, before I started doing these videos, and I wasn't even planning on having a business doing this. So it does mean a lot to me, and so I want you guys to know that. So anyways, that said, I'm going to lay out a spread for you guys here. I do want to comment, let you guys know that the way to book with me is to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. I'll leave everything below in the comments section, so you guys understand the process. Basically, it's like a 3-step process. You email me, let me know what time you'd like to book the reading. I say yes or no, I confirm, I send you an invoice, you send me payment, and then you call me at the time of the reading. So it's really, really very simple. If you post a comment on my calendar page, I won't see it, or until too late most of the time. So please be emailing me instead. It will make things very, very much more simpler for me anyways. Okay, so let me see what we've got here. Some of you are in a relationship or going to be in a relationship with a Libra. Libra female, Libra also Libra male. There's a strong Libra connection here. Also a strong Gemini connection. Can even be Aquarius in some case. Since this is a Scorpio video, I don't feel like there's a lot of Scorpio cards here. So I want to say you are very much looking at the world, maybe not through rose-colored glasses, but looking at other people, like looking at very carefully at the people in your life. You're very focused on other people in the last 2 weeks of March. Now this video is for, I'm going to be posting around the 17th or 18th, so this is for like the last 2 weeks in March, maybe before and a little bit after, you know, continue. It can be the energies continuing on for time to come, but the main feeling is I don't feel a lot of you in this spread. There's just not a lot of water cards. There's only one water card. And so that tells me that, you know, it's interesting because for those of you who watch my sex and relationship videos, it's kind of a dry month. It's kind of a dry month sex-wise for Scorpio. And I don't like to see that because there's something, you know, again, there's a lot going on planetarily, especially because of this eclipse that's going on here in March. And so, I mean, it could be affecting you in this way, you know, where it's kind of just like a dry time. You know, you're kind of going through like a cooling period or something, or this is a time where it's just like not much is going on. It feels very ho-hum. There's a lot of fire elements here, so your energy may be kind of dominated by, say, an Aries or a Sagittarius or a Leo, or you may have a lot of that in your chart too, where it's just like that's the energy. It's more fire. It's more, you do have the death card. I'm going to start here with the death card, the position of your attitude later down the line in March, okay? So this is, you know, a transformation, complete transformation, change, major change. For you to have this in your attitude, this is a change of attitude. This is a change of attitude, change of perspective, change of belief system, change of who you are in the world. This is a domino effect. So this is change followed by the page. And the page is being lifted up out of hardship. The page is separation, going through a separation, or divorce. Maybe you are separated, maybe you are divorcing, you know, getting out of a relationship. In some cases, this is also being lifted up out of financial hardship. If there's been any financial hardship, you know, you do have the Page of Pentacles in the position of your emotions, which is, there is a little bit of materialism there, okay? You are more focused on materialism than, and having, you know, material security and having financial security than you are about being, you know, I want to say in that place of love and that place of, I want to say caring about other things, okay? Nurturing, I guess, that place of nurturing. So some of you, there's arguments about money, or there's just bills piling up. There's some arguments as a foundation, and so I feel like there's arguments about bills, there's arguments about who's spending what on, you know, again, I'm going to show you this card. This is also, the Page of Pentacles is also holding, to me, that the new opportunity. So it's the beginning of something new, the new opportunity. It's the new job. It's the raise. It's the fertility of the child. Some of you you gotta watch out. You're very fertile mortals. Some of you are very focused on having a child. Okay, I want to say that. But there's also this financial focus here. There isn't really any love cards in the spread, with the exception, you do have this, the Four of Wands, which is a romance card, and the Joy card, okay? Which is what's crossing you mid-March. But I don't see the kind of fertility cards that I would want to see to let you know, like, okay, the outcome is pregnancy. However, the Page of Swords in some cases can indicate pregnancy, but to me this is like already a child that's born. Some of you, you're really wanting to become a mom. Some of you are really wanting to get pregnant. I feel like that's very strong for some of you. Now, some of you, it's a material thing where I pulled another card. You really want finance. You want more money. You want financial stability, security, more. It's never enough. Okay, that's what you want. But for other people, I feel like you want to get pregnant. You or your partner may be trying to get pregnant. There's the thing about pregnancy here very strongly. But because there really isn't any love cards in this spread, aside from that Four of Wands, which I feel like is a family card, and it's a romance card, but it doesn't necessarily indicate falling in love. Like there's no lovers, there's no Two of Cups, there's no... even the Empress to me is love, pregnancy. I feel like you're trying to get pregnant and you've been waiting. I feel like some of you have been waiting to get pregnant for some time. And it's a desert. I feel like it's a desert. There's too much fire elements here. I feel like you're doing it for the wrong reasons. I feel like it's a selfish thing. Not to say that, women... Okay, I take this back. Okay, well, I don't take back what I'm saying because I am channeling. I feel like it's important for you to know that it's a natural, normal desire to want to have a child for people, guys and girls. It's a natural, normal, healthy desire. However, because there isn't any love present, it's going to make it harder for you to get pregnant. And I feel like it's going to be harder for you to have... I don't feel like you're in necessarily a healthy partnership. So I feel like you're not... Because you're not in a healthy partnership, I feel like it's chances are it's not going to happen. At least this month, okay? If it was to happen, it would happen later, even in April, okay? You do have the Queen of Wands who's very determined to get what she wants. But I feel like it's a self thing. It's a very self-focused thing. She wants to have a child, but... I feel like it's just you. Like you just want to have a child. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. You just want it. Just because you want it doesn't mean it's going to happen. And that's kind of how I see it here. Some of you are wishing to move too. Some of you are wishing to move. So switching gears. Some of you already have children. Okay. Some of you, the focus is your kids if you already have kids too. There's a lot of single parents here that are watching. There's a lot of parents, you may be you maybe have a partner who's a water sign. This is the king. This is like an older male. If it is a person, it's an older male. You may be trying to get pregnant with this older male as well. I don't necessarily feel like that's going to happen though. I just don't. There is too a lot of abundance that's going to be happening later. I do feel like financially things are going to really turn around. I do feel like if you are with a water sign male, there's a lot of abundance around him too. He may be like the breadwinner of the family. He may be supporting you. You may support him though too. You could be working as well. I'm not saying you're not. I do feel like, you have the ability to have a lot more prosperity. I feel like, and be really, really happy. I feel like for those of you who are married with kids, I feel like this is applicable to you. Those of you who are single, I feel like you are going through a time of transformation. Total transformation, where there's just so much going on for you personally. That you may be, there may be people around you. I feel like there's a lot of people around you, maybe supporting you through all of this. I mean, there's just so many people. You've got the Eight of Wands person, the Queen of Wands person, King of Cups person, the World person, Page of Swords person, and none of them I really feel are you. The World person I do. I feel like this is you, because I feel like Scorpios tend to be very psychic, and I feel like this is the psychic. You may have intuition. You may kind of know things in advance. I feel like you're very beautiful. A lot of you are very beautiful. You may have dark hair. You may have light hair also. I feel like there's a lot of Scorpio guys watching this video. There's not as many Scorpio ladies. I feel like for Scorpio ladies, to me, the main focus is either finance or the focus is on getting pregnant. Like those are the two things that I feel. But it's sort of like a dry desert as far as your fertility is concerned. You need to work on fertility. You know, there's also, you know, you have some health concerns, health problems. You got the Hanged Man as well as the Ten of Swords. So to me, this is the fear of failure. Okay, but this is also someone who's very thin, who's not taking care of herself. She's either over exercising, over dieting. She's got very little energy. There's a tear in her aura, and she's exhausted. She's tired. She's drained. And then we've got this person here, the Hanged Man, but it can also be a girl, okay? So this is someone who's also gauntly, just looking very thin, very ill, very, you know, he's just kind of hanging in there. So I feel like this is both you and, you know, male and female Scorpios having major health concerns in the middle of March to the end of March. This is feeling like, again, this is just maybe a feeling of tired, feeling of drained, feeling of like you don't have the energy to deal with stuff, you know. You're going to get through things because you do need to be patient. You do need to be calm. I feel like you need to kind of get grounded and get centered. I feel like there's this you know, you may be working more than one job, or you may be working really, really hard and not seeing the financial output that you would like. Or there may not be, like, say you're a Scorpio guy, there may be a girl, you know, again, there's a Libra connection here, a very strong Libra connection, that really, really likes you, but you're kind of running for the hills, like, you know, or you could be in another relationship with somebody else, not Libra, but you may, if you're a Scorpio guy, but they may also not want the commitment with them. There may be also outside influences, haters, bitches, people that are trying to pull you down. I feel like it's more of a health concern, though. For most of you, it's a health concern. It's just things that you need to take better care of yourself. Some of you, it's getting sick, or just having like a cold that goes on for a long time, or like, you know, getting multiple colds. You know, it's just the kind of thing where you have to watch your energy. I want to say that. You need to fill your energy with positive things. If you're very overly focused on finances and money, you're kind of headed in the wrong direction, okay? I'm not saying that you can't focus on finances, but you need to open your mind up and focus on other things. There's other things in life. And you may be focused on a specific person. You may be sleeping with a specific person. And I feel like this is, again, it's a strong fire sign energy here, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and it's not going anywhere. If you're in a couple, if you are coupled with a water sign male, I feel like you have a balance. It's sort of a balanced relationship. It's a whole relationship. It's a healthy relationship, and I like to see that. Specifically if you're a Scorpio female, okay? You could also be a Scorpio male in a relationship to, like, say, a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo, and it's a strong, healthy, whole relationship where there's kids. You may, you know, for some of you who are in a couple may be separating, too, from that partner, long-term partner, but I feel like there is someone out there. We got someone. I've got someone who's hanging on to that one person. Message me if you're that person, because I need this month. I need to hear about positive relationship experiences. I do. I might actually do a whole series on it. Like, I might just do a whole thing about even a film. I thought about doing a film about positive relationships. What makes a relationship good? What keeps people from cheating? Why are relationships healthy? You know, if you are in a healthy relationship, message me. I want to hear about it. Like, I need to hear about it. You know, you might even do like a little video with you and your partner and telling me why your relationship works, how long you've been together, what your, you know, goals are together, you know, what you like that your partner does for you, what do you do for your partner. To me, this is the first sign. It's a sign of spring, okay? I swear to God. That this is the first video that I've done where I have actually seen a healthy partnership. This is the first one. This is the first. And that concerns me, because when I do the cards, I mean, there's no way to fix this. You know, I just see what I see in the cards, and you guys know that I'm very real with it. And so I see that there is someone out there that has a healthy partnership. And I want to hear about it. I do. There are other people that are separating, that are going through transition, that are going through transformation. Some of you are transgender, okay? Some of you have gone through a complete male to female, female to male transformation kind of thing, okay? I feel like there's also a lot of, I want to say, questions about your sexuality. For some of you, there's a lot of questions. You may be in a girl-girl relationship or guy-guy relationship. I do see that for some of you. And that may also be part of what you're going through. So like, say you were married, okay? Say you were married in a long-term relationship, and now you're not, you identify with being gay, or you identify with being lesbian, and you're with someone else. You're with the same sex partner now. And so that may be also something that to me, there's a little energy there about that. And to me, the death card has been more about physical transformation too. Where there's just been a lot of physical, you may have gone through like a physical changes, not like, you turn into a man or you turn into a woman. I feel like more, in some cases you have, okay? I'm not saying you haven't, but I'm saying for some people it's more just like you've lost a lot of weight, you changed your hair color, you done something with your eyes, you done you get a whole makeover kind of thing. This is like a makeover. Some of you need to do like a makeover. Some of you need to revamp, and I do feel like around the eclipse it is time to let go of things. This is a great time for you actually, Scorpio, because this is the time the Scorpio learns to let go. This is actually a time where it's going to feel really good to let go, okay? Really damn good. So I want you to embrace it. If you decide not to embrace it, that's your choice. I can't tell you, but there aren't any cards here about clinging on, which I like to see, because for you that means you're open to letting go. You are open to change. You are going through life and you're saying, okay, whatever comes, I'll deal with it. You're hanging on to things that are important to you, but letting go of the things that aren't, or letting go of situations that aren't healthy. I like to see that. It's very healthy. You may be going through a dry period sex-wise, but I feel like this is actually a really, really good sign for you that you are in a good place. You may be focused on other people, and I would like to see you a little bit more focused on you. Okay, a little bit more self-focus, a little bit of more self-awareness, a little bit more of health-conscious stuff. I feel like the universe is saying to you, Scorpio, take care of yourself. I feel like what's happened is that because you are focused so much on other people, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your kids, there is this thing where you're not, and you are open to things and you're not clinging on, there is that deterioration of who am I in the world. And so you're kind of questioning, you're kind of going, who am I? Who am I without this stuff? Who am I without clinging on? Who am I? It's like an identity crisis. If you're not overly focused on a partner, I mean, I do feel like some of you are overly focused on an air sign partner. Okay, you are overly focused on them, but for those of you who aren't, so those of you who are very like going through kind of like this identity crisis, it has to do with either a lack of money or just the energy of you needing to let go, of you letting go at this time, because you're not clinging on to financial things, or you're not clinging on to a person, or you're not clinging on to material things or life situations. You are just saying, okay, I'll let it go. But because you let it go, it's almost like you let go of everything. You let go of taking care of yourself. You let go of taking care of, your health. You let go of people in your life that would be good for you or would love you or would support you. You let go of almost too much. It's this all or nothing kind of polarity that you're dealing with in mid-March. It's like, you're either in this place of clinging on most of the time or all the time, I should say, all the time, or you letting go. You let go of everything. And you can't let go of yourself, too. You need to kind of hang on to some shred of self-focus and self-concern and love yourself. That's what I see here. So you know, I mean, I just feel like there is this element too. Some of you may have broken up recently. Again, I feel like there's a breakup recently for some of you. It's not even a divorce. It's just a breakup. Some of it's a divorce too, but I feel like it's more just there's a disconnect between you and the world. You need to get in touch with the world. Pick up the phone and call someone. Call a friend. Say, hey, let's meet for lunch. Let's go to coffee. Let's do something. And connect that way. I think it's important to do that. Because I feel like you're a little bit lost. But I don't feel like you're going to stay lost forever. I just feel like this is the time where you are questioning your identity. You're questioning who you are, and you do need to take care of yourself. Put yourself first, you know, instead of putting yourself last. That's what I would say. And that is all I have to say for you guys. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, Google Plusing. I really appreciate it. And you guys are always my sweet Lambiepuffs. For those of you who don't know what a Lambiepuff is, it's someone who's really, really, really sweet. I have a friend who is the original lamb, who I used to call Lamb and a Lambiepuff. And he's very, means a lot to me. He's a Scorpio guy and a very sweet-natured person, very caring too. So, you know, all that love that you have for other people, love yourself, care for yourself, mid-March. I feel like that's the message. So I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care. All the best. Bye.